In this video, I'm breaking down 5 of the most overrated CS2 investments right now. Items tons of people are hyping up and buying into that could actually end up being costly mistakes. First up is the Fever case. Now, I understand that this is currently the most popular case to open by a long shot. Last month alone, there were about 8 million opened. For context, that's twice as many as the second most popular, the Revolution case. And if we look at its price on Steam, it's going pretty strong in the last few weeks. We better get in before it's too late. Not at all. First off, it's important to understand that Armory cases don't behave like active duty cases. They have a fixed redemption cost, roughly 75 cents in stars, which naturally anchors their price, unlike active duty cases which drop for free. Since release, it's hovered around 95 cents on Steam, just a few cents above cost after fees. However, following the announcement regarding removal of the gallery case and other collections from the Armory, its price has suddenly spiked. Why is that? Before we continue, this video's sponsor, SkinSwap, is giving you a skin worth up to $50 entirely for free whenever you do your first trade and use my referral code. If you want to refresh your loadout, you can trade your skins for brand new ones in just a couple of seconds. Plus, if you want to purchase cheap skins directly, they accept deposits via crypto, MasterCard, and Visa. And since every item is already past the 7-day trade hold, you'll receive your skins instantly. If you need to cash out, SkinSwap makes that simple too, with instant sell options to PayPal or crypto. On top of that, they run free daily, weekly, and monthly giveaways, with the chance to earn extra tickets simply by trading. Use my link or referral code for a 3% lifetime sales bonus and a free skin worth up to $50. Big thanks to SkinSwap for supporting the channel. Well, it comes down to a simple case of supply and demand. Over the past few weeks, most players either dumped their stars into the departing collections, which were offering 200 to 300% immediate returns, or held onto their stars to redeem as soon as the new update dropped. As a result, the Fever case redemptions fell out of favor and supply decreased, driving the price up. But once this short cycle ends in the coming days, its price will almost certainly settle back near that base level again. If the price drops too low, fewer players will redeem it. Inversely, if it climbs too high, more will redeem to capture the margin. It's a self-correcting system. Until more Armory content has been removed, I don't see this being a good investment. If you are buying in now, be ready to sit on it for a couple of years without much movement. Next up is the Dreams and Nightmares case. Once again, a fan favorite, mostly thanks to the Butterfly Gamma Doppler. Before Fever showed up, this was the Golden Child, and it's still the second most open case ever. But again, I'd avoid buying this right now. Here's why. Valve has a massive financial incentive to keep high-performing cases in active duty. This one alone brings in close to $10 million in key sales every month. On top of that, it's a unique case. The skins inside came from the Dreams and Nightmares contest, where artists were paid a flat $100,000 rather than the standard 25% Steam market revenue share, meaning Valve earns even more relative to other cases since they don't split market fees. In February 2024, we saw the Snakebite case get removed before Fracture, despite it being a more recent case, simply because it was performing worse. Therefore, while there are weaker performers like the Recoil case still in the rotation, I strongly believe it will remain in the pool. Dreams and Nightmares will eventually become a great long-term hold once it's retired, but that's still likely 6 to 12 months or more away. There are far better opportunities in the meantime. Moving on, let's talk about rare factory new rifles, especially covert AKs and M4s, though some classified skins from older cases are spiking too. If we take a look at the M4A4 Buzzkill, for example, I think it's pretty safe to say there was a clear trend over the last few years, until about a month ago. Has public perception suddenly changed? Are you seeing every second person in-game rocking a Buzzkill? Or what about the Hellfire? Or AK Panthera? Oh, wait a second. I've actually sold a number of these skins recently, and I'll show you exactly how I got them in an upcoming video. But I did some digging into the accounts that were purchasing them. And this guy seems to have bought a couple of M4s recently. And there's another one. Yeah, totally natural. These prices could come crashing down at any point, and they're not a stable long-term hold. Be sure to look at the price graphs on a 6 to 12 month timeline for any play skins and mid to high tier rifles that have seen prices skyrocket over the last few weeks. Similarly, I wanted to touch on pumped stickers, and more broadly, operation stickers as a whole. I'm looking at you, Mastermind, Webstuck, and Battlescarred Hollows. If the chart looks anything like this, please just stay away. Yes, you could see the pump continue like this, but at any moment it could go the other way and crash overnight. There's nothing wrong with targeting popular, discontinued stickers, and you might even get lucky and benefit from one of these price pumps. But if the price is already vertical, you're late. These do not currently have any degree of logic or stability. Please steer clear. Finally, let's talk about the Sport and Field collection and all the non-discontinued Armory collections. Their prices have surged significantly alongside the graphic design. For example, we see the Glock Tailgraph from the Overpass collection is up 138%, and SSG Xeno from Sport and Field is up 132% in the last month. But we need to ask ourselves, how likely is Valve to remove Sport and Field next? If we compare total industrial grade supply across collections, a solid indicator of player redemption trends, we can see that graphic design, shown here in yellow, was clearly underperforming and made sense to be removed first. It also shows that the Overpass collection currently leads in overall total redemptions. However, with the Budapest Major coming up, Overpass is being reintroduced into the active duty map pool, which almost guarantees we'll see an Overpass souvenir package return. This is a big deal because those souvenir skins will compete directly with Armory redemptions, which could significantly impact both redemption rates and prices. I expect Overpass redemptions to decline as a result, while Sport and Field becomes a higher priority in the months ahead. Now, the M4A1S Fade is undeniably a beautiful skin, and I do think it will perform well in the future. I've compared it myself to the M4 Blue Phosphor for its sleek, minimalist design, but the difference lies in supply. We're already looking at 42,000 fades compared to 39,000 blue phosphors and just 14,000 hot rods, for example. And this will only continue to increase. So while I think Sport and Field is a safe long-term hold, now simply isn't the time to buy in. Prices are inflated across the board. The smarter play is to wait for the Armory hype to cool off, then re-enter once the market stabilizes. And if you're already holding Sport and Field fillers, this might be the perfect time to lock in profits and look to reinvest later on at better prices. Instead, if you want my top recommendations on where to put your money today, check out this video next. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video and take care of yourselves.